Hi, today I'm going to be reviewing the Ablegrid 4K Sports Action Camera. Now this camera does come with a waterproof housing, and it's waterproof up to 30 meters, which equates out to 98 feet 5 inches for you that don't want to do the math on that. It does have Wi-Fi on it, and you can use a remote using an app called XDV. That's available for both the iOS and Android phones. And this does actually use the 4K for the video for the app, which I think is pretty cool. Shooting for the camera shoots in 16 megapixels, so that's pretty nice. Another 4K camera that I have tried, the app would not shoot in 4K, would only shoot in 1080p, and the camera resolution was a 12 megapixel camera, so that exceeds that right there. It does have a timer, does loop recording, time lapse, as well as slow motion. And it does have a 170-degree wide angle lens on it. Now you will need to purchase a class 10 memory card, and you can go up to a 32 gigabyte card with that. Comes with 2 batteries, which I think is pretty cool. So let's go through everything that comes with it. You do get a user guide, which I'm going to try and be polite about this, is a little hard to read sometimes, we'll put it that way. So here's everything you get. And I actually got more things than what they described. So you get a few zip ties. You get a spare back door, so should this one ever break, you have a spare for that. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 Velcro straps. You get 2 little straps here, a wire strap, and 2 3M pads, a bicycle mount, and a pretty good assortment of miscellaneous little clamps here. This is your USB chargers. Here's another universal type clip-on mount. You get a cleaning cloth, and you get the spare battery as well. And what I really like, sorry that's sticking to me, is you get a charger, so you can be charging that second battery at all times simply by hooking that up and getting it charged. So that's pretty cool. Now, the other thing you do get that I don't have on there yet right now because I have it on my tripod is you get this mount as well. So if you don't want to have it in the waterproof housing, you can actually remove it from that. So if you're not concerned about doing anything that's going to kick up any dirt or rocks or anything like that, you can simply slide it in here, put it on whatever you want to have it on. So for, again, I have it right in my tripod, and you can put it right on that. That's going to give you access to all of the buttons. You can plug in a charger and keep it charging while it's doing everything. Just a little easier that way. But let's go over all of the things that are also on the camera. So on the very front, you have your power and your mode button. On the top, you have your OK button, and you have an LED light. On this side, you have your USB charger, an HDMI input, and then this is where you would put your memory card. You have your microphone right there. This back side is, of course, your LED window. The bottom side is where you change the battery out. And then this side is your up button, as well as, if you can see that on there, it's got the Wi-Fi indicator, so that's how you connect Wi-Fi, and then the down button, and this is your speaker right there. And then, of course, you've got your lens right there on the front. So I'm going to show you how you go ahead and connect this to the Wi-Fi. What you'll want to do is, first off, go and download the app that is called XDV. Free app, so I'm going to open that up. But before I do that, I want to go into my settings on my phone, and I want to change my Wi-Fi over to the XDV. So I need to turn on the camera. And it looks like I'm going to need to charge the battery here pretty soon. I've been playing with it a lot. What I want to do is that button on the side that has the Wi-Fi signal, I just simply want to press that up. And you see how it's got the Wi-Fi indicator on the screen now. Oops, I just hit it again by accident. So now on my phone, it's telling me that I've got a password there to it of 6666666. And on my available Wi-Fi, I've got the 4K Sport DV. And since I've already connected to that, I do not need to put that password in again, but you will. So it's a series of 8 sixes that you simply type in there. So now that I have the check mark, I'm connected. I can simply go back to the app, and it shows that I am connected there. Put that up there so you have something to look at. So now you can see on here, oops, sorry, went off the screen. The camera is now showing what my phone, I should say, is seeing what the camera's seeing. So I'm going to go ahead and tilt that sideways. Now you can see at the bottom, it's giving me these options. I can record, I can take a photo, I can do slow motion. It's giving me the date and the time across the top. So if I want to start recording, now it's showing I'm recording here. Let's start moving this around. Sorry, you're going to be looking at my messy desk here for a bit. But you can see that I'm recording in 4K and how clean and crisp that is. So I've now done a 22 second recording. I'm going to stop recording, and I'm going to turn this back to sideways, and let's go into the settings. Sorry, there's an email. Let's go into the settings. And right here, I can actually just change if I don't want to do my resolution in 4K. Maybe I don't want to use up that much of my memory card. I have now the choices of doing 2.7K, 1080p, with either 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second. So I have all these options for my video resolution. But I'm going to stay with the 4K. If I go to, I can record. Obviously it wants me to make a choice of some sort, and then it tells me up at the top that it saved that. I can choose to turn the recording volume or recording sound on and off. I can do the time lapse, the loop recording. So all of these things I can actually go ahead and adjust right from the app. And it shows me even how much storage space I have left on my memory card. So I think that's pretty cool that you can do all this. If I go back now and go to my media, it tells me again how much I have on the device. It's giving me, actually it's thinking right now. So there is that movie that I just did, and I can actually play it back right there. Recording. Now, so showing I'm recording here. Let's start moving this around. Sorry, you're going to be looking at my messy desk. Okay, seems to be skipping and pausing just a bit, but again, I'm not on my Wi-Fi. I'm on the Wi-Fi that is connected to the camera right now. I've now done a 22 second. So I'm blown away with how good the image quality is on this.